my dreams.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival.
They will always haunt my dreams.
It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When the team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about set to go down. And on the hill in this one, Bob Feller.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. Fastball for a strike. So we're off and running in game one. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And down on strikes. And there's one away.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And up next for New York, Derek Jeter. And he blows that one by him at 100. Feller, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. One out, base is empty. That misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that one is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Smoked on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Babe Ruth at the plate now. That's ball 1. Pitch misses, and now 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Center field. Doby brings it in for the 3rd out. Yankees nothing, Guardians coming up. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And starting this one, CC Sabathia. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Grady Sizemore leading things off and takes a strike. Sabathia notched a complete game the last time on the hill. And he deals. Started after it. Appeal to 3rd. Nope, he held back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jason Kipnis will hit next. Towards first, Garrett. And he handles it himself for the out. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
He swings and fouls one off. Two out, space is empty. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. We played an inning, no score. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Feller back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And that just misses.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Next one in the dirt. Cut on and lifted in the air. Doby in pursuit. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
Whips it to first. Judge out on the play. 2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Don Mattingly. That one pushed to the left and foul. Mattingly goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of the ALCS. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Quan pulls it down, and that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jim Thome. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss.
Belly let that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's Lane Thomas. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Williams makes the catch, inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Cleveland, here's the veteran outfielder, Bernie Williams. First pitch, and he just misses.
It's never a fun experience for a pitcher going against Williams. He can swing it from both sides of the plate and make you look silly doing it. There's no easy way of attacking him.
And a foul ball. That's down and in. Next pitch is outside. That's to third. Tosses across the first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And next for New York, Jorge Posada. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
But he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Alfonso Soriano. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And that's in the dirt.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Top of the third. No score. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got
runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Soriano on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Feller, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Fouled off down the right side. Two outs. In the dirt, but kept close.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kwan knocked home 5 runs in his last game.
Man, a 5 RBI game like he had, that's pretty special. I only did that once, but I had 5 hits that day, and it came only 4 days after I had a 4 RBI game. Not trying to toot my horn, but it was a pretty good week.
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
In time to Gehrig. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Upstairs. And it's 2-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
On the ground to short. Slings it across. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Brian Rocchio. Rocchio went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 0-2 now. Stays alive. That's to 3rd. Oh, nice play. The throw. What a play. Inning over.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they
Here's the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Grounded out his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Guardians 2 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Man at second. Not even close there. And the count is 2-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edge.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a one-run game. Cut off, throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One down, runner at third. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 1 of the ALCS. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Judge swings through it for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Nope. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Now here is Bernie Williams.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. In the air on the infield, Miller. But the second baseman calls him off. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Swing and a foul out of play. So the tying run at second. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Thome. He's already homered here in this one. That's a slider for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Out towards left center. Mantle sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Emmanuel Clase.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
In the air, left field. Quan heads after it. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Making a move at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Don Mattingly. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. And another ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Doby in pursuit. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle, trying to deliver as the hero. Fought off foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Here's your 1. Swing, and that's whipped towards right center. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Emmanuel Clase won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tim Herron.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best.
Here in Cleveland, all set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And that drops in for a strike. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. In the hole. Jump throw. Jeter. Got him. Nice play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So coming into the game now on defense, Cody Bellinger. He takes over in right. Brady Sizemore, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 1 strike away from securing game 1. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lovers intertwined with no place to go, and so they kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't.
They were always home. They were always home. My dreams.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the
They were always home. My dreams.